remember that they're changing my voice. So notice I look like little Romeo. And the time period was about 2001. Now that time period is significant, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. Notice they also added a little pink to my beanie there. That was them, not me. Okay. And it says, because you see over here, it's not there in this picture, right? Then it says, I am legend. It kind of resembles me too. And people aren't rallying to me. Isaiah 63 talks about how the righteous one is appalled that no one is helping out, but it's not talking about people not rallying to me. It's talking about how the people who worship the other deities are not rallying to me, because there's Christ, the head, and there's the body of Christ. Anyway, so over here you get, and I'm gonna leave that there for you to pause that there, read it. Okay, pause that there, read it, what have you, because I want to make this quick here. So over here, see how it says Romeo must die here? Romeo must die. And in the Romeo Must Die movie, there's Aaliyah, right? And Jet Li, who does martial arts. And keep in mind, the top martial arts ever possible. And there's other connections between him and me. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into that here. Here you have Romeo Must Die, the occult one eye thing, what have you. And it's like some kind of book or something. The word care is in the word scare. There's some kind of acronym, right? A Crow, right? The Crow does martial arts. Brandon Lee, story for another day. And you get some kind of like Thai people, Filipino. I forgot who these people are. But, they kind of look like Mexican. They look like they're Filipinos. I don't know what race they are. Now, and you have these guys. Now let's think about this for a second here. You have one life to live, right? God is the creator. Would you rather live a noble, righteous, top martial arts life? Would you rather mock God as some kind of grimy devil with the one life you have to live? To live, okay? And of course, this is some kind of controlled opposition, false depiction of an angel, but notice they're doing martial arts, right? Mind, body, soul, and spirit. And of course, the difference between martial arts, there's more to it than that. That's kind of a governing class wash picture, but it's right to a large degree. Now, again, you see how there's that connection, right? You see little Romeo, and that's based on me. Notice the date 2001. They knew that I looked somewhat like that already. And so they said, okay, we're going to go ahead and make it so this guy looks like him. Now, how they're able to do that has to do with picking people. The Masterpiece family looks similar to mine, okay? And, how that came together has to do with them doing stuff behind the scenes with technology and picking people. Anyway, so, it's kind of making it harder for me to talk. Now, for those of you who doubt that you're in a world of conspiracy here, see what this guy says. Harry Truman says that his greatest position, pause it and read it, his greatest honor, rather, was him being a grand master of Masons, not being the president. That's the kind of world you live in. So really quickly here, as we look at this and we look at these guys, say, hey, what's wrong with you people? Do you really think that you're winning against me? Are you not killing each other? Hey, no one's rallying to me. No one's on my side. Every day, 189,000 people die and they go to hell. And they're in your spirit. And they look like this inside. Okay? They look like this guy here. You're that guy wasting away trying to taunt me. And that's the message from your own cult system. I am leg and Skywalker, Skywalker, Skywalker. Okay? Christ, Horus. And you're some kind of Setian scum who are like, Romeo must die. And you look like a bunch of scumbags. You probably have sex with some nasty ass bitches. Far worse than these chicks, okay? Just kicking the bliss. This is what you look like inside at best. And you think you're doing something? Making hands like you're like a gangster or something, where you're like making a prayer sign. You people are going to hell. And you and your family members go to hell every day. How many people in your family? 1,000? 10,000? The more you breed, the more they die. Look how the Bible ends, Revelation 20. It ends with you people killing each other, cooking each other, and then you go to hell and cook forever. And that's what's going on here. Romeo must die is a plan where it's hidden in plain view. Rome, the reproductive cycle must die. It's talking about you people. T, some, the T, the feminine suffix. IDE, E, effeminate, emasculate, silly, goofy, shady, sketchy. Okay? Bitchy. You people are going out like bitches. And I'm the top martial artist ever possible. Even if you had 1,000 lives each, those lives wouldn't be worth a single moment in my life. Because I'm God's son and you're some kind of cult bitches who are like, we're screening him out. No, we're screening him like a fucking bitch. Think about it.